Hello, beloveds. Welcome to the Divine Woman podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Sophia. Here you will discover your inner wisdom, unmatched power, and innate worth, so you can embark on a journey of radical self-love. Now, take a moment for yourself, tune in, and know you are loved. Dearest, wild, abundant, sovereign woman, goddess, priestess, welcome to this powerful time of summer solstice. The invitation for this ceremonial journey at this time, and that we are being asked to do, is to rewild ourselves, to step into our sovereignty and our abundance. It is our birthright, beloved, to feel joy, vibrant health, and vitality, beautiful, wise, grounded, and love, to receive and give love, to feel love, to be a beacon of love. During this period of summer solstice, we are being invited to really honor our inner voice, to return home fully to ourselves, to step into our most wildest expression of who we are, to free ourselves through the practices of connecting with the land, to release old ways of stress and anxiety, to know where that comes from, and to let go, and to soften, and to release, and to step into our abundance. The earth, the land, is in its full expression of abundance right now. And it wants that for us. The goddess wants that for us. We're going to work through clearing anything that blocks that abundance. And when I say abundance, I mean abundance in all areas of our lives. Connecting with our inner goddess. Really stepping into our most sovereign selves. And sometimes with that, fears come up. So together we're going to work through those fears so we can step into the most beautiful expression of ourselves, whole and empowered, and of a true expression of love, a beacon of love. You're being called, beloved, to rise up. Yes, to do our inner work. Yes, to heal childhood wounds, ancestral wounds, past life wounds, to step into the fullest of ourselves. Beloved, you are being called now to rise up, to be that priestess, that woman that is bringing in this new earth, the change maker. Doesn't mean by doing anything specific. It means by showing up as you. I love you, beloved. I honor this sacred woman that you are. And before we dive into these questions, I love this piece from Clarissa from Running with the Wolves, author. The doors to the world of the wild self are few but precious. If you have a deep scar, that is a door. If you have an old story, that is a door. If you love the sky and the water so much, you almost cannot bear it, that is a door. If you yearn for a deeper life, a full life, a sane life, that is a door. So, beloveds, I invite you to light a candle and dig deeply and honor your innermost desires by answering the following questions. Perhaps you're laying back in the land or cozied up in your meditation area, in your creative area. So the first question I invite you to reflect upon is your inner wild woman being honored? Is she being honored, beloved? In what ways would you like to be set free? This time of the summer solstice invites us into that deep sense of balance within ourselves. In what ways would you like to be set free? What shifts can you make so you're more in divine flow? These may be small, consistent changes, beloved. The summer solstice is the most yang time of year. It's heated. And sometimes we get overheated. So what shifts can you make so you're more in divine flow? Perhaps it's slowing down. Perhaps it's more self-care, honoring, listening, and doing this practice that you're doing right now. Allow whatever wishes to arise to surface, to be heard, to be journaled, to be deepened with. What areas of your life feel overheated? What can you do to calm, cool, and recenter? As the sun is the highest in the sky and we have the longest days, the shortest night, we feel that sense of inner heatedness. So what can you do to calm and cool, beloved? What is your heart and soul yearning for? What have you been trying to cram into your life that may not fit? Does it need letting go or just rearranging? Let yourself bathe into this question. Allow the pen to come to paper when naturally flows. As your highest self, you, beloved, always know the answer. What has your inner fire helped you accomplish this year? This is important at this powerful halfway point to really look at that. Your inner fire serves you, beloved. That passion that's come from Bjaltana and flowing, burning into the summer solstice. What has this fire, even in the darkest, longest nights of the winter solstice, that fire was within you. You were stoking that fire. You were connecting with your fire. So what has that inner fire, that passion within you helped you accomplish? Give it its voice. Honor it. And how will you allow yourself to blossom into a new life fully? What will you do to nourish this blooming? As you get all that you need from the sun, all from the earth beneath, and all the beautiful deep practices that you have, your tools, your inner guidance. What will you do to nourish this blooming, beloved? How will you radically change patterns to tend to the earth? Will you be open to seeing and receiving the incredible gifts that she will reciprocate? How will you radically change patterns to tend to the earth? What needs watering? What needs love and nourishment? What shifts can you make? What conscious changes? What abundance are you ready to have poured into your chalice, into your sacred chalice, your well, to create alchemy? What abundance have you poured in there? What more abundance can you pour in there? What brings you alive and activates your inner joy? What is it, beloved? Know what that is and cultivate it. Create space for it, time for it. Feeling that joy and that gratitude for that joy. What is it maybe you know brings joy that you haven't been giving space to? And it all comes back around to the abundance into your chalice and allowing yourself to bloom. How do you desire to love yourself? Loving ourselves is a lifetime, like the beautiful lotus flower rising up from the mud as we peel back the layers and go deeper and deeper. How do you desire to love yourself? Know that, feel that, describe that. How does that feel in your heart and your soul? What does that look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like to touch? How do you desire to be loved? How does that feel for you, beloved? Who is that from? What does that feel like for your heart? How do you desire to be loved by your beloveds? At this time of high passion, what are you passionate about, beloved? It's just like that, what brings you alive and what brings you joy. What are you passionate about? Are you honoring that? Do you give space and time to it? Do you give it the nourishment it needs to grow, beloved? Do you give that to yourself? What do you feel you are worthy of receiving? Perhaps it's time to expand that. It is your birthright, beloved, to be happy, to feel connected, to feel vibrant health, love, deep love, abundance, prosperity, connection to the land, to your highest self, to your heart. You deserve that. So what do you feel you are worthy of receiving? If it's time to expand that, do that now, beloved. Expand on that. Write it, draw it. How will you press into the responsibility of your calling? What is your calling, beloved? What is your calling? What are the whispers of your soul? Where is that golden thread guiding you? And how will you press into the responsibility of your calling? Beloveds, I invite you to explore, to go deep, to allow yourself to be in that divine synchronicity. Allow your highest self to flow through you, spirit. Feel the support. I love you. I'm really, really grateful for you, beloved. Did you enjoy this podcast? If so, please subscribe and leave me a 5-star review. If you think your friends will benefit, I'd be honored if you'd share it with them. Thank you for listening. I'm sending so much love your way.